friend, welcome. If we haven't met yet, I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and hopefully sell them for a profit. Today is Thursday, May 22nd. I have 6 items that sold in the last 24 hours. Most of them sold from my favorite thrift store, which is kind of cool. And my the gross amount was $174.26. That's not how much I made. That's how much they sold for. The first item is a swimsuit. So here are the bottoms. It's got like a little cute strappy thing on the side. This is, I don't know, I called it a bikini. Hopefully it's a bikini. This has a halter, but it does have this little, I used a different setting on my phone, so the focus might be weird. Anyway, this can come off, so it can just be like a bandeau. Is that what it's called? It has the same little strappy thing here in the middle. This brand is Swimsuits for All, which is not like a fantastic brand. Oh boy. This is gonna take some getting used to. It is new with tags, which is wonderful. It's not a fantastic brand to resell. However, I think this might just be a plus size brand. If it's not, the plus size sells fairly well. The average sale price is $14.79, which isn't, a lot. And the sell-through rate is a whopping 2%. However, I couldn't get it to filter to just this specific brand for whatever reason. I was looking up comps on my computer on the eBay Seller Hub. The research tab has a drop-down menu and it says product research, I think. And that's how I look up comps. So sometimes I can get it to filter there by brand, but I did not use my app or my phone or anything to try again. So I think the comps are a little off on this. But this sold for $23.96. Had it listed for $30. That was based on, the style of it, the size, the color. It was new tags. So when I list, I do more detailed comps than what I do what I tell you here. Anyway, it sold for $23.96 with shipping. They paid $30.17. It sold in less than a month. And I found this not at my favorite thrift store, but at a little local thrift store here in my town. I paid $2 for it. It sold in less than a month, which makes me think that 2% is off, you know what I mean? Anyway, my profit is $18.73 for a swimming suit. I think that's fantastic. Like I said, I have had success selling that specific brand in plus sizes. So this was a lot, and it was a lot that I lotted together. It wasn't that a person put a bundle together or anything like that. I have 2 pairs of these Wrangler, and they're like performance, so they're kind of like stretchy. I don't know, they're cargo pants. They're both the same. Cargo is kind of hard to see, but it's like a zipper there on the side. I had 4 of these. 2 of them were the same size, and then the other 2 were the same size. Oh boy. All right, I gotta go in with the lint roller here. That's annoying, but part of it, right? So I got all of these from a friend of mine. When she has stuff that she's taking to Goodwill, she says, hey, do you want to look through my stuff? And I say, yes, I do. And I've sold quite a few things from her, not necessarily for major money, but it's free to me. So it's, kind of like extra money. And I didn't really have to do anything to get the items. She drops them at my house, which is lovely. Such a benefit. Anyway, friendly PSA, tell your friends what you do. If they're good friends, they'll want to support you. And I've thought about, especially like I'm thinking like springtime or season changes when people are just kind of naturally cleaning out closets and stuff. I've thought about putting something on Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook anymore, so that feels a little bit too asky. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like, because I'm not regularly just posting on Facebook, if I just out of the blue post on Facebook just to ask for something, does that make sense? Anyway, but I have thought about, you know, saying, hey, if you're dropping stuff off at a thrift store, you could always drop it off at my house instead, and I will take what I don't want to the thrift for you. Anyway, have you ever done that? How has that gone for you? I am curious. Okay, so my friend dropped these off. There were 4 of them. 2 were the same size, 2 were the same size. I lotted them together. I already sold the first set, which was great. And of course these tan ones are not as bad. That's good. Okay, so if I look up Wrangler performance cargo pants in men's, these are men's, the average sale price is $14.74 with a 34% sell-through rate. These were an offer, so somebody sent me an offer for $20.71, which seems like a crazy offer, but I went ahead and accepted that. I think I had them listed at $30, and then their total was $28 even, so that's kind of the weird, you know, 71-cent offer. They wanted their total to be a round number, and I get that. I love round numbers. Makes me happy. Anyway, these sold in 3 months. I have 0 cost of goods, like I said, and these did sell promoted, so I paid an extra $1.17 in fees, which is annoying, but part of it. I feel like I say that a lot. I feel that a lot. You know, returns, negative feedback happens occasionally. People asking questions. It's sometimes annoying, but it's just part of it. Anyway, my profit after fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, which is 0, $16.26. Nice. Super thankful for that. Did I tell you the sell-through rate was 34%? That's pretty decent, in my opinion. All right, this is a sweater. It's kind of open knit. I don't know if you can tell. It's J. Crew. That says J. Jill. Huh. One moment. So, frustrating thing has happened. I recorded most of this video and wasn't actually recording. So I know you don't particularly care about that, but I do, because now all my items are packaged up and I can't really show you. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take screenshots of the item. I'm going to talk about them, and I'm going to show a little picture. I'm not super great at editing, so it'll be awkward and uncomfortable. And I'm really sorry about that, but I'm going to do my best. So I already showed you, let's see, you saw the Wrangler pants, you saw the swimsuit. I was on the sweater that I thought I messed up. I didn't. I just wrote it wrong on my little paper. So it was the J. Jill cotton sweater. It was mercerized cotton. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I used neutral. What else did I use? I don't know. I'm not super great at keywords, but I'm working on it. I'm trying. I'm not going to tell you the comp information because it's wrong. I had it listed for $20. Somebody offered me $13. They paid with shipping $19.62. I've had this for 6 months. It was at 0 cost of goods. I paid something for it. Just a long time ago. Anyway, $11.01 is my profit. usually, and I just talked about this a couple days ago, usually I like to have, you know, $15 in profit. That's kind of my goal, what I'm shooting for, just to value my time. However, there's always exceptions, right? I always say my big butt. Our own items is one of those exceptions, caveats, big butts, for me, because, you know, I'm getting use out of it and getting some money back. I don't mind getting smaller profits. And just in general, I don't mind smaller profits occasionally. Just the goal is overall to have kind of an average of $15 per item. Okay. The next item freaked me out because I couldn't find it anywhere. It was not where it was supposed to be in my boxes. I looked in the box before, after, thought I mislabeled it. I went through my inventory spreadsheet. I did all the things. And then I was standing here at the desk and it was sitting here. I had gotten it out yesterday. I don't know. I don't remember why I got it out, but I got it out yesterday and I was like freaking out for a good 15 minutes. So I found it. It was a nylon jacket, just like a windbreaker rain jacket, and the brand is Cabela's. Now, the average sale price was $39.39 with a 13% sell-through rate. And I wanted to talk a little bit about average sale price because this one was super misleading. There were a ton of them sold, and the range of sold was 99 cents and $350. Would I love to have a $350 Cabela's nylon jacket? Yes. Did I have a $350? No, I didn't even have a $40 one. I have a $20 one. So, you know, I think it's important to just really scroll through the solds to, you know, do a more detailed search, color, size, style, things like that. Even, especially in, you know, this scenario here, or I feel like sometimes just even random little t-shirts, sometimes you need to do a Google Lens search, take a picture of it, run it through Google Lens, because sometimes random little thing, and I've made this mistake before, like just listed something thinking it was like no big deal and listed for like $25, and then somebody messages me and like, you know, this is worth like $150. It's happened to me a lot, actually. Too many times. Not a lot, because I don't find stuff that's worth that much very often. But when I do, I usually mess up with it because I'm not used to finding stuff that's worth that much. Anyway, I feel like that sounded super negative. That wasn't. It was, that's my circumstances, and I'm good with it. I'm content with the money that I make. So anyway, that Cabela's shirt or jacket took 3 months to sell. I bought it for $1 at my favorite thrift store. And let's see, did I tell you what it sold for? $21.96. With shipping, they paid $29.03. My profit is $17.93. This next item is a ModCloth dress, and it was just like a sundress, kind of fit and flare. It had a cross, like faux wrap kind of look, and the print was super cute, and it had like animals on it. It looks from far away, it looks like florally. The average sale price was $40.25 with a 40% sell-through rate. However, mine took 13 months to sell. That's over a year. That's excessive. I don't know. I had it listed for $50. They used I have a 15% off coupon on my store all the time. So they paid $42.50. With shipping, they paid $49.44. I only paid 50 cents for it. But like I said, it took over a year to sell, and I don't really understand that with a 40% sell-through rate. That seems a little high for me. You know, when I have 2% sell-through rate items selling in less than a month, I'm not really sure. I think sell-through rate and average sale price is really important. I think it's important. That's why I say it every day. I think it's important to know. However, I don't think it's the only factor. That's not the only thing that we need to look at. So, you know, something like this, even if it had a lower sell-through rate, I probably would have still bought it because just the interesting pattern. It was very cute, very like kind of, I don't know. I'll show you the picture. So after fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, and this did sell promoted, so I paid an extra $209. My profit is $33.89. That was the best item of the day. Okay. Last item. I didn't package up yet. Yay. Oh boy. This is the brand Tipsy Elves. And I think, I'm not positive because this is the only time I've ever had Tipsy Elves, but I think they're known for like novelty Christmas sweaters. But this is a button up that just has rainbows all over it. I thought it was cute. I like novelty button ups like this. The average sale price was $15.06 with a 22% sell-through rate. I don't remember what I had. Oh, I had it priced at like 23 or 25, something like that. And someone offered me 18 on Poshmark, and I accepted. I've had this for 3.5 months, so I think that's a fairly good amount. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't know what my average is as far as like how long I have something before it sells. I'm not even sure how to figure that out without it being an excessive amount of work that I don't really want to do. For information that would be, I mean, kind of useful, but not excessively useful to me. Anyway, 3.5 months. This also came from my favorite thrift store. I paid $1 for it. And after fees and my cost of goods, my profit is $13.40. So yeah, there, just under 15. So I'm not sad about that. I think it's good. What do you think?
What's your favorite video game?
What's your favorite video game? Oh, is that what the question should be? Mm-hmm. Okay. So my profit for the day is $111.22. Much better than yesterday. I only sold one thing yesterday, and that was disappointing, but happens. Again, annoying, but part of it. Maybe that should be the title. That's a terrible title. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, my little helper here wants to know, what's your favorite video game? Do you have a favorite video game? I do not have a favorite video. Well, what do you think my favorite video game is?
Happy Color.
Happy Color. Oh, okay.
Or the game
So,
that she got for free.
Or the game she got for free. Okay, yeah. So, maybe not necessarily video game, but also phone game. Any game that you're playing. What is an electronic game? So it could be a video game, could be a game you play on your phone. I do enjoy Happy Color. I listen to, there's a little thing that I listen to at night and do Happy Color for about 10 minutes before I go to sleep. I don't know that I would consider that a game. When I was growing up, we got an Atari. Way after Ataris were cool. And I remember playing Stampede, and I remember playing Pac-Man. Yeah? What is your favorite video game, kiddo?
Probably Zelda.
Zelda. I don't think he's ever played Zelda. Have you ever played Zelda?
Yes, I've played it like a million times.
A million times?
Yeah, I've won the whole game before.
He won the whole game. I didn't know. We don't even have Zelda, so I'm not sure.
My dad has it.
Your dad has it?
Yes.
Your dad, my husband?
Yes.
How does he have it? What does he have it on?
Nintendo.
Oh, we do have a
2 Zeldas.
NES? What do we have? We have some kind of old school Nintendo, so I forgot about that. We haven't played that in a while because he got a new video game for his birthday and he's very obsessed. Okay, that's all for me today. Is that all for you? You good? Mm-hmm. All right, make sure you like the video. If you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. I'll see you soon.
Give me a high five if you subscribe.
Oh.